Hello! Welcome back after, what, two weeks? It's been 2 weeks, right? Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been like a week and a half. Welcome back after a week and a half. Jeez, it's been a whizzy busy. It's been a busy week and a half. Tell you what. Started a new job. I've been working on getting my wife's car fixed. A whole bunch of stuff. But now, it's time for Okami. So let's get into it. You must... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, the wrong character's playing it. How did that happen? I was like, I really don't have it in me if my save data is corrupted. If that happened, I'd just be done. We'd go play something like Stanley Parable or Mario Kart or something. All right. Huh? Yeah, cry where? Don't know why is the where's crying, but it is. I don't even know where my wrist straps are. When was the last time I used those? Watched my brother throw his controller playing Switch Sports. That was funny. He probably should have been using the wrist strap for that. Or get good. He should have just got good. What? I just opened the game. What the heck? All right. If this happens one more time, if I cannot get into it, we're doing something else. This is ridiculous. Oh, I forgot to put out an announcement in my Discord. All right. It's buried so far down. I'm in so many Discords for school. All right. Huh? All right, we saw all this. Will it work this time? Did they push out an update that broke it? Did they forget to put out an update that fixes it? Uh-huh. I pressed the start button. Huh? 30 plus hours what? Oh, 30 plus hours to beat the game? So this will probably take me 15 streams total. What is this? Stream number 5, 6? Oh, shoot. Did I forget to change the title? That's the title I had for Metroid Dread. And I just forgot to change it. I was so focused on changing the other one. Alright, what was going on? Shut up. I'm doing my best. Alright, where was I? I'm supposed to go to the village, right? That's not the map button. That's the map button. Okay, yeah, follow it this way. And it will take me... I already don't remember the controls. This is a great start. Can I jump over this? I jumped over the fence! It's the full moon! That's why I call it full moon! Come to think of it, doesn't the Kamiki Festival fall on a full moon this time of year? Oh no! They're gonna finish off all that sake if we don't hurry! Come on, Amy! Get the lead out! Okay. Yeah, didn't we, like, kind of find out that the prophet guy, the crappy prophet guy, is actually evil? Probably. I mean, that's what it seems like. What's going on? Who's mad at Susano? I'm mad at Susano, but who else? Who else is mad at Susano? Hey, What's everyone doing in front of Susano's place?
You come out here this instant, Susano! You have some explaining to do! How could you have drunk the sacred sake meant for...
I didn't read that word, and I do not care to remember it. Huh? Susano did what? You can come out, Susano. We're not mad at you. You must have had a reason to drink up the 8 purification sake. Uh-oh, this is bad! The wolf seems like, oh, he drank the sake. Why would you drink all of the 8 purification sake, Pops? I don't care if it's so special. Couldn't help myself. Just had to have a drink.
Well, it wasn't any old sake. It isn't any old festival. It's been exactly 100 years since Nagi and Shiranu's great victory. We've been blessed by a glorious full moon. How could you have done such a despicable thing?
Leave me alone. I don't care about Nagi and his fleabag friend. I am Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. There isn't a drop of 8 purification sake left. Susano was acting like a madman when he returned to the village. I mean, he's always kind of been a madman, hasn't he? He drank up all of the sacred sake, then holed up in his house. All the sacred sake Bushi brewed is all gone. Why do you have to go and do all that? This is terrible. I mean, 8 purification sake is what saved the day in that legend. The timing couldn't be worse. With the return of Orochi and all. The dreaded Orochi. It's all my fault. I knew it! I freaking knew it! I knew it was Susano! Called it. I called it. I called it. 1,000 times I called it. I'm to blame for all your misfortunes.
That's right, you fool! Do you realize what a fix we're in without any sacred sake?
It was I, committed that unspeakable act in the moon cave. Yeah, no dip. It's not very surprising, you coward. It was I who brought Orochi back to life. I have brought utter destruction upon the world.
Huh? What is that fool talking about?
I was sick of hearing about how I'm a descendant of Nagi. And I wanted to prove it was all a lie by removing the sword, Tsukayumi. See, I remembered it that time. But the legend was true. You unleashed an unspeakable evil. And the curse consumed all of Nippon.
This is madness! You removed the sacred sword that imprisoned the dreaded Orochi!
I fled to the village out of fear. Then, I blocked his entrance with a boulder and hid underground. You know what? I kind of gave Orochi the benefit of doubt, of the doubt on that one. I didn't think he was the one that did the boulder. But he sure as heck helped us unseal it. I mean, he's kind of started doing a lot of good. But also, screw you, Susano, this is all your fault. After that, tried fleeing here and there. But the gods would not leave me be. Ever they stared down at me. Let it be known that I'd never be forgiven. At least, not until I slew the dreaded Orochi. With a wooden sword, huh? Oh my goodness. Isun's not bouncing, you can kind of see him. Look Look at that cute little sword. What's he gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that cute little sword? I'm sure we'll see it eventually.
I know that Tsukiyomi was removed and the moon cave vanished. But if what Susano said is true, that would mean Orochi's rite of sacrifice.
Who are we gonna sacrifice then? It's the full moon. Who are we sacrificing? Surely it won't be me. You sacrificing that dog? Uh-oh. What is that? What's going on? I can't read Japanese. I don't know what's going on. Those obviously say something, but I don't know. What's that fireball about? Can I make it daytime so this doesn't happen? It's the arrow! Oh, it's just the names of the elements. It's the arrow that's gonna come and kill the kid! The kid! Oh no! Oh. He's okay! Does that kid have a pet dragonfly? That's badass. I always wished I had a pet dragonfly.
On the eve of the full moon, the eight-headed serpent shall appear, and the accursed arrow shall mark the home of the chosen maiden.
Oh, okay. So is the chosen maiden Mrs. Orange? Is that Mrs. Orange's house?
It is exactly as the legend tells.
Or is it the sake brewing lady?
If we don't offer the chosen maiden as sacrifice, our entire village will be wiped off the face of the earth.
Really hope they want Mrs. Orange, because she's kind of lived a full life. Ah, it's sake lady. Run, sake lady! Kushi, run, Kushi! Susano, you're a coward! If the gods tell you to fight, you're the only one who can! And he drank all the sake. You can do it! After all, you saved me, didn't you? I know you can do it! I know you'll come!
Wait, Kushi! You're not going to...
She goes. I told her to run, she ran. Sake? Behold! My Thunder Brew! The great Nagi intoxicated Orochi and defeated him. My sake is my life. Surely it can intoxicate even Orochi. Hey, Kushi, wait! She's not going to take on Orochi herself, is she?
No, Kushi! Wait!
Uh-oh. Susano gonna come? Was she right? Or is he still a deadbeat? I probably have to go after him. I have to go... Wait, what should... I have to be like, hey! Hey! Susano! Hey! Hey! Mr. and Mrs. Orange are very upset. I'm gonna go talk to Susano. What's wrong with you, Susano? Where's that Mr. Braveface of yours? You always put on. Wait, it's not gonna let me. Hey, hey, Susano, let me in. Hey, hey. Am I falling? What's going on with my character? Hey! Hey! Susano! Hey! Hey!
I'm out, Susano. Is the sacrificial arrow the work of that legendary monster? Are we doomed to be devoured by that horrible thing? I'm begging you, come out and deliver us from this evil.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I listen to you now?
Oh, the eve of the full moon, the eight-headed serpent shall appear, and the accursed arrow shall mark the home of the chosen maiden, Nagi and Shiranui, had put an end to that abominable tradition. But alas, it has come back to haunt us. Oh, dear Kushi, forgive us. There's nothing we can do.
I'm sure Mr. Orange was around back when they were doing it. He probably remembers sacrificing a few people. Is it every full moon? That happens once a month. That's a lot of people. Just like once every so often. Do I go? Do I need to go like after Susano first? No, it looks... he certainly would have stopped me if I was supposed to go after Susano.
You okay, sweetie?
Don't try and stop me as soon. Or are you, Snowy? If Orochi's chosen victim returns, runs away, disaster will befall Kamiki. But that's not why I'm doing this.
What?
There's too much suffering in the world. I'm going to use my sake to rid us of this evil menace.
Are you crazy? We're talking about the dreaded Orochi here. That dude's gonna get you killed. You really think you win with a little jug of sake?
Yes, Sassoon. I guess I am crazy. It's the only way. My sake is the only answer. I'm going, and I'll defeat that monster with my sake.
What was that? Not you too, Amy. Dang it! Why are you getting all worked up? There's no hope of winning. Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, I guess this is happening. Can I take her back to Susano? I'm gonna take her back to Susano. I'm not gonna run away, Snowy. I swear it.
Amy, hurry up and take us to the moon cave.
Oh, it turned me around. I thought I was gonna have to turn myself around. I almost just went back. All right, I'll go to the moon cave. Did I get there? This way? I think it's this way. To the moon cave. Ah! I gotta watch out for those guys. I'm sure I'll be fine. Where is it? Oh, shoot. Whoa. Did I see something down here? good thing no one's hurt by fall damage in this game. Hey, it's someone I can talk to. It's just that guy. I can listen or bite. I'm gonna bite. Hey! Koshi, what on earth are you doing? I heard a deafening peal of thunder from the village just now. Believe me, this is no night to be wandering about outside. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. Yeah, it is, of course. Sure, it's a great time to be wandering about. I'm gonna end up having to fight that prophet guy. I just know it. He's a servant of Orochi now. How'd that happen? I don't know. He's supposed to be a good guy. I'm 100% certain. 100. Not 90, not 80. 100% certain. Yep, here he is. He's gonna let Orochi out of the cave. I knew you'd come, Amaterasu. Take you enjoyed your rendezvous with the sacrificial girl, eh? None of y'all business, you half-baked prophet. What's he doing? Prophet of the devil, as far as I can tell. What's he doing with that? Hey, that's the serpent crystal he stole from us. Huh? What's he doing? I'm gonna be honest. I'm having a little bit of trouble comprehending what's going on here. Did a bunch of snakes just go into that crystal? That's why they call it the serpent crystal. Well, the moon cave is open. You've played your part. Now leave the rest to me, Amaterasu. Huh? What's going on? Is the mountain moving? What even's going on? Yep. I knew Orochi would pop out as soon as that barrier was gone. What did he grab? Oh, he grabbed... He grabbed, Kushi! Why you? Why you? What's the meaning of this? Meaning? Does the saying, like a moth to a flame, ring any bells? I mean, you in on your own accord, no? Of course, only one other besides the victim is supposed to get in. I guess you really don't count my little bouncing... I guess you really don't count my bouncing little friend. Dang it! Looks like we've been set up again, Amy! But were you not planning to enter the cave anyways, ma chérie? I mean, he's not wrong. But also, you're a dick. It's time for you to shine, Amaterasu. Now, let me leave you with this little prophecy. Look, the moon. The moon came out. Pardon, ma chérie. That wasn't a very good one. Au revoir. Was that a prophecy? What just happened? Wah! I guess we're stuck here. Well, we were planning on taking care of that Orochi anyways. Cut it out, Amy. It's no use. Let's go check the place out. Did I just walk through the barrier anyways? It's Susano. Is it coming? Yeah, you're probably right. I'm in the moon cave. Is Susano gonna find his way in here? I mean, he's right behind us. Aw? Japanese is hard. It takes a lifetime to be fluent. Oh my goodness. But I mean, sure, go ahead. Learn Japanese just for this game.
Oh, great! The stairway has crumbled away! God or not, this is just too big a leap for you! We either have to find a way around, or we can go our way. You know, our way, it's so obvious. It's that saying of mine. Leap before you think. I don't take a lot of guts to do that now.
Are you sure our way isn't just like fix the bridge?
Amy, this is our only option.
I was backing up so I could fix the bridge, you dope.
I mean, it doesn't look like there's any way around. If we waste any more time here, our little Cushy will get gobbled up.
I was just... Shut up, Isun. I mean, it makes sense that I can use my restoration magics. Guess not. Alright, down ze go! Good thing this game doesn't have fall damage, otherwise I'd be really hurt.
Wow! That was quite a fall. We've gotten ourselves in... What have we gotten ourselves into this time? Well, now that we're down here, I hope you can sniff out Cushy's whereabouts, Furball.
Hold it right there, Fluffy. I don't like that voice, it hurts. What do you think you're doing?
What business do you have at the Moon Cave? Dog hold of our master in the Great Orochi!
Over there!
It's monkeys! Except it's calling them imps.
Oh, you! Never thought I would see you or face here! I could spot you a mile away!
You'll fix it for a fight, you chumps! Well, we don't have time to mess around with bit players like you. But if you insist, then hurry up, so I can cut you to shreds!
Well, you're just a dumb old wolf.
Huh?
Yeah, look at that foolish mug! You've gotta be the dumbest looking wolf I've ever seen! And stray so far into a place like this, you're not too bright, are you, champ? I don't think Fluffy here is much of a threat. Let's not waste any more time here. Yeah, I think Fluffy's just hungry.
Gave me a thing. Okay, I'm appeased. I'm leaving. Bye-bye. Oh, is this where I'm supposed to go? Oh, I wanted to pick a fight, though. Wait, is that one of those golden save gates? Am I gonna... Alright. He's not. Come on, fight me. I'll beat you up. Hey, quit giving me food. Quit giving me food. I'm here to fight. Oh, guess I'm not going that way. We're going this way. It's the sake! Thunder Brew. Fragrant sake representing the culmination of Cushy's skills.
Hey, is that babe's that babe Cushy's sake? Oh, there's still some left. Well, I'm not sure it'll be enough to take care of Orochi.
I think I'm about to go into a boss fight. So, what if I go... Where am I going? Is there anything neat in those pots? Did I just cut down that whole pillar? Huh. Okay. Don't you say a word. Don't you say a word about this. I don't want to hear it. Oh, I don't have fire powers. Obviously, what I'm supposed to do is that. Drop from the fire. But I don't have any fire. Oh, but that's neat. I can cut it. Not that that gets me anywhere. Oh, I was gonna cut them all. Alright, I'll go the way I'm supposed to. Goodness, this camera's all over the place. Ah! Is the right way? This just has pots. I doubt there's anything good in the pots. I don't need them. I don't need them. I have all the money I could have. Whoa! Oh yeah, a Devil's Gate. Alright. That looks extra evil. Oh? I've not seen a monkey like that yet. He looks very angry. Uh-huh. Are you calling people to help? What's going on? Are you general? Here, I'm just gonna beat you up. I don't care what's going on. He turned gray. You dead yet? I think I killed him. Tell me there's no more. Alright. Good results. A chest. What's in the chest? Mask. Imp's face covering. Wear it to be accepted as one of their own. Hey! This is one of those masks those imps wear! But this one's so plain. No design on it or anything. Of course, any respectable artist can't resist a blank canvas. You're right, Isun. I mean, you just want to paint something on it, you know? Hold on a sec, Furball. I'm gonna spiff it up a bit. Aw. Oh, I can't draw something on it. I can't. Is that gonna be I can't. My eyes are, if I look up again, I'm just gonna keep laughing. I can't believe that worked. It just let me do that. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Best game I've ever played. 9 out of 10 players draw it. Oh yeah? Well, I drew a pee hole too. 10 out of 10. Best game I've ever played. Let me draw a penis. It doesn't look half bad on ya. In fact, you look better. You look better than your run-of-the-mill imp. I sure do. I love it. Ta-da! Now you're one mean-looking imp. But seriously, this is no time to fool around. Only an imp would get a kick out of wearing a mask like this. While we're screwing around here, that Orochi's gonna take poor little Cushy and I can't bear to think about it. It just let me do it. It just let me do it. That's too good. Oh hey, a chest. Ooh, a holy bone. I can use that. most certainly need more of those. Alright, back through the gate. You think the imps will like my mask? I laughed so hard that there are tears on my face. Oh my gosh. Huh?
What are you doing here? Looking for intruders? I was a silly looking wolf a while back, but nothing else out of the ordinary. We got this place covered. Get back to your post now.
Post? What post?
The sacrificial ceremony for the great Orochi is to be held today. Everyone's busy getting ready. There's no time to play around. What are you waiting for? Get in there and help.
Oh, I'm on it.
They opened the. Whoa! They did open the doors for me. How long do I get to wear this thing? Is that still? It's still on. I think that's just gonna be the rest of the stream. Is me looking at the mask every once in a while. It just losing it. Because, like, before when I did it, that was something that stayed in one place. Now, it goes with me everywhere. Hey, wait, what do you do? Are you... Oh, he's the elevator man. He's been made an elevator man out of. What's in here? Lizards. Huh? Hey, it's an imp.
Huh? This is a fine time for a chef to disappear. Last time I remember, he was right in front of that big pot. Where could he be?
I think he fell in. I'll be honest. I don't think he's there anymore. Probably should have used the flour to get up, but like, whatever. Are they making sake? Okay. What happens if I... Ah! What do I do? Can I cut it open? I probably can't cut myself. Oh, I cut the guy. Come on. Okay. Can't cut the cork. Oh, hey! A mirror! Yeah, I'll save. Alright. Is there anything neat in these? No. What am I doing? Maybe I'll come back to this. Oh, wait! I'm such a dope. No! Hey! Wrong! Bad Vine. You weren't supposed to come pick me up. Fine, you know what? You go here. And you... There we go. I wasn't able to get out of the way. Huh? Hey, I was right! He fell in! How is he not dead?
Owie, hot stuff! Hey, sweetheart! Get out of here before I end up well done! Owie. Woo! That was a close one, darling. I'm the fabulous head chef of this kitchen, by the way. No need for formalities. You can just call me Ejimi.
Head Chef Ejimi.
I was cooking with such tender, loving care that I totally spaced out and almost cooked my own goose.
Tender loving care?
I'm an absolutely fabulous basket. Yeah, you want it? Say, how would you like to be my assistant?
Assistant? Oh, no way.
I have to whip up a lip smacking appetizer to whet Laura Roach's appetite before the time comes for human sacrifice, of course. Please, I'll make it worth your while.
Wait. We didn't come here to help, you see.
Just the idle animation. Oh my.
Oh, how should I put it?
Oh, tisk, never mind that. It's just I've run into a wee bit of a problem. I'm almost done. Well, I've run out of my secret ingredients. I can't finish up without them, but now I would be putting my heart into my beloved meal.
Loved? Well, I can relate to your obsession with detail. I mean, quality does suffer when you cut corners. All artists know that. Anyways, I'm in fruitcake.
That's fabulous news, sweetheart. There are 4 secret ingredients I'll need you to find. Now pay attention. All of them can be found somewhere in the moon cave. Okay, here it goes. Or ogre liver, lips of ice, eyeball of fire, black demon horn. Got that? Okay then, I'm counting on you. Oh, silly me. Oh, I forgot. Here, take this can with you. The rest is up to you, darling.
Can I lace the appetizer with the sake? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Lace the appetizer here with the sake? Get Orochi drunk? That gave me the key. I think I know exactly where this goes. I mean, I did pass it on the way in here, after all. I'm so glad that all the imps really like my mask. They should all start dressing like this. It's brutal. The imp had me go and kill his friend. That demon? That was probably his friend. Alright, what is... Is this where I find the ogre liver? Where will this take me? Is this gonna drop me off the edge? Almost. It will almost drop me off the edge. Oh, that's a lot of poison. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding me. They're all upside down? Yeah, I know what to do. Well, I'm gonna avoid it. See, that works. Oh, there's something back there? Oh my gosh! I can use a bomb! Yeah! What'd I find? What's this? What's in here? A vengeance slip. Able to karmic backlash, temporarily deflect enemy attacks. Ooh. Okay. That could be useful against Orochi. This is freaking crazy. I'm so glad this is working and not working. Wait, I got all the way over here. What do I do with that thing? Hey, 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 are you gonna let me in? Hey! The door's shut tight. And there's no keyhole or anything. How are we gonna open it? I don't know, ink this guy's eyeball? That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, you slash it. Oh, I think this is where the ingredients are. Fight these guys, chest will pop out. And then I'll be... That'll be it. Get out of here! Yeah, make quick work of you. I did that already. Oh, come on. I did the symbol almost exactly. So when I do it worse, it's better. But when I do it better, it's worse. See? Quick work. I'm getting better. I mean, I won't have to fight that one drum guy, though. The one that goes in the ground. I'm so bad at fighting that guy. Yeah, there's the chest. What's it got? Ogre liver. That's the one I wanted first. Fresh liver used as an ingredient in Orochi's appetizer. Anything else cool in here? I bet you anything I can slash all these rocks. I said, I bet you anything I can slash. Probably not. It's not working. It's probably not true. All right. Brace yourselves. We're going for a wild ride. I don't need to go there anymore. I've mastered the art of falling into poison and not dying. I sure hope when I say mastered that I have corrected that assumption. See, look at that. That's not flying. It's falling with style. What is that? Is that new? Was that there before? I'm gonna take a drink of my water. There we go. Take a drink of water, and then get blasted to Kingdom Come by the water. See, I can do it. I can make geysers. I'm not a complete idiot. So what's over here? Oh, I'm just higher up, I guess. How do I get over to that chest? Can I restore the bridge? Is there a bridge to be restored? Oh, that's... No! Oh, you are kidding me. Please tell me this takes me up. Huh? What's going on? Oh my goodness! It's very nice. No, that is not the way over there. Oh, that's the way over. I've got to unfreeze the Duchimawad. Alright. Through this door now? What does the sign say? Brakes easy, so be careful. Careful now, Amy. Better tread lightly. You're kidding me. I don't even have the tools necessary to get past that point. Guess I'll go. That hurt. Well, I thought that maybe I could do this. Can I make it daytime? Can I make it nighttime? Can I use the wind to blow that fire into the ice? No. None of that works. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. Where is this taking me? presumably where I need it to be. This probably has another ingredient. Oh, not this guy again. I don't understand what your skulls are about. But does that let him dodge? Well, he's dead now. I don't need to worry about him anymore. Yeah, get out of here. Get on out of here with my eye holes. I'm the eye hole man. Dead? Dying? Hooray! Money! Money, 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 money. Oh? That's just a way... Oh, some more praise. I thought I'd get the next ingredient here. Okay. And of course it doesn't show me much. I came in over here. Uh-huh. Can I climb up here? What would happen if I climbed up here? Hey! It's a guy! Who are you?
I couldn't think of a more boring job than this. When I get the signal, I open the valve over on that wall. And when I'm told to close it, I do so. Day in and day out.
Actually sounds like a pretty good job. You should buy a Nintendo Switch to make it more entertaining. I mean, at least they're paying you to do it.
I'm nothing more than a cog in the machine.
Good for you. Cog you shall be. Alright, alright. I think this thing's the signal. And he'll do his thing. Did I just flood the room? Oh, I let the water out. Did I flood the room I'm in? Is my question. Only a little bit. Nothing too terribly terrible. A chest! I'm going after the chest. There are several different places I can go. I'm going this way. Oh, come on. There we go. What's in the chest? An exorcism slip. Okay. I've never once used any of these. I want to go this way. This is the way I want to go. Uh-huh. Oh, please tell me I can make it there. Please tell me I can make it there without drowning. Alright, can I make it up? Hey! Aww! You're kidding me! They blocked it off! I made it all the way over here. Oh my gosh. So dumb. Made me mad. So dumb and it made me mad. Yeah, I'll just go back. Do the thing. Do it right. Don't mess it up. And you know what? It'll probably work. I can still do this using my joystick. I don't have to. No, that was motion controls. That was totally motion controls. What you saw? 100% motion controls. What? He was anticipating my movement. Are those guys firing lasers? Freaking scary. Hope he's dead now. I think he didn't hurt me all that much. He didn't hurt me at all. Oh, come on. I beat him as fast as I could. Oh, hey, look. Kill him. Ooh. Where does that take? I most certainly want to take the elevator down there. I got to the places I need to go. I'm pretty sure I need to go up. Alright, now what? Can I ask this guy to take me? Hey, yo! Hey! Hey! Take me down! Hey! 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 Take me down! Paradise City! Just down there. Probably.
Oh? Now that water below it has receded, I'm surprised to see how deep this shaft is. I feel all weak in the knees. The elevator will go crashing down to the bottom. If I don't keep a firm grip on this crank here, then you better not disturb me, got it? Yikes! Yikes!
Come on, man. You disturbed yet? I'm disturbing you as much as I physically can. Oh, there we go. Oh, just keep cutting him. And we'll go down to where I want to go. Hey, that was supposed to be a cut. No, we're going down. Just hope I have enough ink to keep going. No, don't ink them. We're going down. Okay, make it to where... Up, 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 up! Hey, take us back down, jerk. Where are you?
I guard the door here. Boy, I just love this job. It makes life worth living. I recently added a special mechanism to the door. Now it's really hard to open. The sight of people trying with all their might to open the door makes me laugh my head off.
What door? The door over here? Oh. Wait, are those things... I guess I didn't pay enough attention to this. They're legs wearing sandals whose head is just eyes. They don't have a torso. Alright, alright. Am I supposed to do this all at once? Yeah, all at once. Oh, now they're not blinking in sync. Okay, 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 okay. Hey, there we go. Yeah, yeah, who's laughing now, you jerk? Oh, I think he's laughing. Is that him? Hey, hey, get out of my way, buddy. He's doing it wrong. Dead yet? Oh, he's been dead, long dead. For a while. There we go. Killed him. And his little friends. Hey, look! I got all pinks. Is there anything cool in this room? What? Probably something up there. Yeah, there's a chest up there. Oh, let me up. Let me up. There we go. A Holy Bone S. Nice. Guess you can never have too many of those. Infinite health. Got so many of those dang things. What is this? Is that a phoenix? What's going on there? What? What's with this ice statue? No wonder it's so chilly in here. Amy, this is no ordinary chill. It's kind of a creepy feeling. But there are monsters nearby. Better be careful. Oh, is that those lips I was supposed to get? What is even going on? This is just such an incomprehensible enemy. Like, what even... I don't know what to expect. This game is just a curveball through and through. It's dead? Did I kill it? I killed it, and its creepy mouths. Is that the lips I was supposed to come get? Like, that was a wheel. What the heck? Now, who's this? Ooh. Is it the God of Flame? They iced the God of Flame? I'm just gonna look at that every once in a while. Oh my gosh. This Phoenix is only a statue, right? I mean, it looks like it might take off at any moment. Huh? Is that one of the gods? But it was trapped? Oh. I can see the stars somehow. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's close enough, right? Oh, there's one down here. We're getting into ones with that wants me to do 3 stars. It's that same Phoenix that we just uniced. That we thought out. That's the word I was looking for. What the heck is that thing in its mouth? Oh, it's smoking. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good, and mother to us all. Sealed away by the dark forces, I have spent years in this cave. Time passed, but I was unable to make my way to freedom. But now, your power has lifted the curse that plagued me. I, Okami, God of Flames, lend my fiery power to you. Burn a new source of light into the obscuring darkness. Okay. What do you mean by that? Who do I get a light on fire? I'm gonna light everyone on fire. I'm gonna commit so much arson. Just you watch. Just you wait. I'm gonna commit so much arson. We got a powerful ally just when we needed it. Okami is the most fearsome of all the brush gods. Its technique, known as Inferno, reduces almost anything to ashes. Who should be our first victim? That's exactly what I was thinking. Me and Isun are so in sync right now. We're so in sync. I know! That ice over there! Listen up, Amy! Inferno is based on the power of fire. You gotta place your brush on the source of the fire and draw a line. The power of fire will surge into the line, creating an inferno. But actions speak louder than words. So try it out on that ice. Shut up, I'm gonna do it. I know. Ooh, the fire to ice. Yeah, there, you big four-ball. That one's a hot technique. It'll probably only singe a few scales off that Orochi, but it'll make crispy crittles out of snake underlings. Out of the snake underlings. I'm gonna go. Aw, did the door close on me permanent? No, I'm gonna light this guy up. My first victim. He won't even know what hit him. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. I said he won't even know what hit him. No, the fire went out. What the heck? No! I was trying to burn him. Oh, that sucks. Oh, hey, there it is. There we go. Ah, it didn't kill him. Ah, that's disappointing to say the least. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Alright, I'm going back. But where am I going? I need to reset my watch. Feeding me the wrong time. Oh, hey! It's one of these guys. An imp. Ready to help me out. Oh, hey, look! Check it out. Pretty bombing. And ink. I still haven't used any Inkfinity stones. Hey, you gonna take me up? Hey.
Hey, it's been so long since anyone stopped by. I was worried the crank was gonna rust from lack of use. Well, let's crank this thing on up. Whee!
You know what? This does seem like a very fun job. I wish I could do your job, buddy. What is that, a dragon? Well, what's this a picture of? I don't understand it. Is that a pig? Or what is that? Crocodile? Is it a crocodile? That is something. Doesn't matter to me. No how, no way. I'm leaving. Ooh, Demon's Gate. Will I be able to light things on fire? Hey, hey. Check this out. Huh? Huh? How you like that? Oh, that was freaking awesome. I made quick work of those guys. Are those just regular enemies now, though? Just like, oh, thank you. Hey, it's the lips I was looking for. Chewy lips. I can't believe I'm reading this as an ingredient. Chewy lips used as an ingredient in Orochi's appetizer. You hear that? They're chewy. Oh, hold on. I am in the place I thought I was in. Can I only melt one of these at a time? Oh, they're all melted now. What else can I light on fire? There's a lot of fire in this room. Aw. Like, what do I even do with all this fire? That didn't do anything. Guess I leave the fire be? I was supposed to get 4 ingredients, right? I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Chef Boy. Chef Boy, I have 2 ingredients.
Well, yeah. What do you have there?
Ooh, that's a voice that came out of nowhere.
You brought back more than one of the secret ingredients. Wow, you're good. I just knew you'd make the perfect assistant.
I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with it.
It was nothing. Anyways, what kind of in a hurry?
Lips of ice.
With each secret ingredient I add, my love for Lord Orochi shall deepen.
Who knows if I'll remember that later. Probably just go back to being,
Oh, I'm a silly little imp. Look at me go.
alright, where to now? Where have I not yet been to? Hey buddy, I don't suppose you can light a fire for me, can you?
Where's the appetizer? Lord Orochi always demands an appetizer before he dines on a human sacrifice. What's taking so long? We should have been ready by now. Lord Roach is gonna chew us up and spit us out if we don't hurry. What on earth are those darn cooks doing?
I'm already kind of working on that. Oh, dang it. I was hoping I could see the fire. And I could just bring it on over here. What, you got more to say?
Hey, don't ring the
something bell yet.
You're not supposed to ring it until the appetizer's ready. Lord Roach will punished if it's rung before that.
Oh, yeah? Uh-oh. What is that? Can I keep ringing it? Will more enemies come if I keep ringing it? I like this on fire. That does not turn to fire. What are you? Oh, it's just a couple of dingbat enemies. Oh, come on! Slash! Dash! I want him gone in a flash! No, his skull is going to shoot a laser. Wait, you're not dead? Where did you come from? I thought I killed you already. That is a lot of health. Now where to? Alright. I think I've been through that door. But you know what? There was a chest I wanted to open. It's back here. Think it'll let me go back out there? Huh? It will. I'm gonna go get the chest. It was somewhere back here. Where is it? How is it? Why is it? What is it? I want to know what's in the box. I can't sleep at night if I don't know what's in the box. Oh. It's an exorcism clip. Yay! I should have just kept going. I should have just kept going. Back to the dungeon I go! Yippee! I would be honest, I don't know where to go from here. Oh, wait. Never mind. I think I might know. Just have to figure a way across that one bridge. Oh? Well, how about that? Did that give me 30? That's ridiculous! So is the launch height of that. Completely and utterly ridiculous. Where can I get some fire? I want that chest! I want it! Alright, this is where I'm going. Whoops! Who was it that broke this bridge again? Well, Amy, you're actually heavier than you look. The power of yours could easily handle a broken bridge. Well, why don't you think about going on a diet first? Oh, shut up. Jerk. I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf and a god. You can't say these things to me. I could smite you. I just got the power of fire. Check it out. Check it out. You're on fire now. Is that zucchini? Uh-oh, what am I fighting now? There's been a lot of stuff to fight here. A fire eye? What? What? I thought that was the lips was the only kind of enemy. Oh! No, plenty of lips. Well, at least I can use the freaking... The ice lips for the fire. Huh? Oh, quit being on fire. Hey! Ouch! Hey! Hey! You're supposed to stay on fire for longer. Quit being on fire, you jerk! I'm trying to beat you up. Ow! Knock it off! There you... Not dead yet? Die already! Goodness! So what? Eyes mean fire and lips mean cold? This game makes no sense. I obtained the eyeball of fire. Let's see what succulent. It's succulent. I used as ingredient in Orochi's appetizer. Yeah, no. It looked very succulent to me. I wanted nothing more than to eat the eye. The whole time I was fighting him, I was like, I need to be eating this. What the heck am I doing? Hey, a key. What did I do with this key? Hold on. Hey! How do I do that stone? Do I attack? Hey, I want fire. Can I put a bomb on top of it? And that's all the way over there. I gotta wait for the one I put out there to explode. Huh? What do I do about that stone? Dang it. You can't just put me in a room and say, oh, look at all these chests. You can't have a single one of them. That froze me. Stop it. Stop teasing me like this. Jerks. So now what? There's all these chests in this room. I have no idea how to light a fire from those rocks. I want to know what's in the chests. Uh-oh. That was Orochi, no doubt. Sounds like he's hungry or something. Oh, maybe he couldn't wait for his appetizer. He hasn't eaten pork kushi first, has he? All right, this bridge better not break again. I swear. Like, I just fixed it. Oh, there we go. That's the room I'm supposed to take this key to. He's like, no. It's what you get for locking my way. Sand? Sand. Sand? Sand. Do I sink? Sink sand? No, it's fine. It's just sand. I thought I was gonna have to worry because it was like quicksand. But this sand's actually too slow for that. That's why we call it slow sand. Hey, what do you say? Skull Dunes, don't play with the ball. I'm gonna play with the ball. Heck, what's with all this sand and crumbling off the ceiling? Amy, we better be extra careful around here. I'm gonna play with the ball. Where's the ball? Oh, hey, it's one of those balls. What'd that do? Oh, okay, okay. Playing with the ball. Do-do-do-do. Playing with the ball. Do-do-do-do. I play with the ball. Because they told me not to. It probably goes this way. Where do you think you're going? Hey! 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 What do you think you're doing? Keep rolling. I don't know what to do about you. I said, I know what I need to do about you. What? What? I thought I saw a path for a second when the wind blew by. Oh, you're kidding me. Do I have to make wind? And this is like a timed, I have to get across the... Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, no, no. Amy, I wasn't seeing things, was I? Uh-huh. I really did see a path when the sand blew by, didn't I? Yeah, probably. Can I know exactly what to do. But don't you, no, no! Please tell me, no, hey, no, hey! Everything sucks. Everything sucks. I can't get this freaking boulder to go the way it's supposed to. Go. Straight. No, don't curve. I'm gonna make more wind. I said I'm going to make more wind. There. No, 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 no. Don't you freaking dare. No, hey, no! I hate everything. Everything is the worst, and everything sucks. Everything is the worst, and everything sucks. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That was the worst and I hated it. Like, there was absolutely nothing good about that. Oh, this is a great camera angle. Thank you. Uh-huh. Yeah, no. All right, all right, all right. That way. No. Okay, okay. I'm fine with that outcome. That was okay. What's this? Moon cave map. Map displaying the structure's details. Okay. So what? Oh, does this thing, when I put the button, make all the other stones turn into fire? Because this stone definitely has a fire on it. Stop. 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 You're kidding. This is worse than golf. Oh, come on! This is the worst game of mini golf I've ever played. Huh? That's what I was waiting for! Now I get to go back into that room and on fire the ice. I'm gonna go on fire the ice. Unless there's no way back up here. In which case, I'm going to not that. Hey, who are you? Oh, quit! Knock it off! Incense burner. What do you want? Are you like some sort of sage? What's up with your head? What's up with that guy back there? Hey! Oh, I was gonna bark at him. Did you kill that teddy bear back there? Take your pick. I guess I'll do shopping. Infinity Judge. Collector marked incredibly with Loop of Infinity. Judge is evil. Yes, I'd like to buy it. Why wasn't it? Okay, it worked. Infinity Judge, huh? Where do I equip it? Wow, that's pretty cool. I can't believe the evil people are selling things like that. You know what? I'm going down. Screw it. They should give me an easy way back up if they didn't want me doing this. Let me to the chest. Pottery. And the other chest as well. I couldn't help it. He had to be lit on fire. That was his job anyways, is to be on fire. A crystal. Ooh, an enchanting sparkle. Alright. Will this take me up there? Goodness, that thing's ridiculous. Alright. I'm gonna go into that room. I'm gonna go into that room. And I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do the chests. Because that's what I wanted to do the whole time. Those chests. Like, there's gotta be something cool in one of them. Oh, they're already opening. Steel fist sake, huh? Some pretty cool things. I'm glad I came back here. I could use these if I used items. Which is something I do not do. Alright, I guess back up I go. I need one more ingredient. Just one. Of course they didn't give me like an easy way up. No, that'd be too convenient. If I can find... Aha! Aha! Alright. I can just... Here... Oh, but that closed. Ah, dang it. Ah? Bit. A little bit. Ah? Ah? Oh, come on. Oh, you're kidding. Come on. Ha 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 ha! There we go. See, I knew there was an easy way up. It only took a couple tries. I made it. What is that? Do I get to fire a cannon? That's exciting. This game's not a platformer. And I hate the notion that they put that They even put that there. All right, uh-huh. See, I've done this plenty. Easy way up. I'm just gonna jump it. No! All right, let's give that another try. Guess I found a quick way up. Quick, if a little bit nauseating. Uh-huh. Oh, come on. I have to time this? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There we go. Caught it as it was blooming. Right, uh-huh. Uh-huh. What am I aiming at? What do I shoot? When do I fire? Do I fire at that dragon? I'll fire at the dragon. I've got to time it. Hey, there we go. Timed it perfectly. Please give me an easy way back. Awesome. 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 A million times awesome. Alright, what? Oh no, I fell into Mr. Skullman's trap. You dead? Is there anyone else in here? It's just you and me? Oh, there's... Okay, I was about to say, seems like there's someone else in here. Hey! Thanks for the subscribe. I'm not affiliate. How does that make sense? Oh, subscribe to my YouTube channel. What? Subscribe to... How did I get a YouTube notification? I don't even think this is connected. All right. I've got to check. I've got to look at this. Now, get out of my face. Why are you sideways? Fine, I'll operate this sideways. Uh-huh. 21 subscribers. How about it? I'm very confused. I don't know how I got that notification on Twitch. Is it connected in some way? Well, Christopher Harmon, if you're watching, thanks for the subscription. Come on, give me health. That's money! I want your money, I want your health. I don't want your money, I want your life. Am I supposed to use that fire over there? Use that fire. I'm where I'm supposed to be, right? Oh, can I knock that down? I'll try some wind. Oh, there we go! Oh, I have to use the wind. This is worse than the sand. Alright, come on. Let's keep it rolling. What's with all the balls? Why do I have to keep pushing balls? I don't get it. I don't like it. It's not fun. Don't fire. Don't do fire. Now you can do fire. Great. Alright, what does that lead me to? Is that an exit? Oh, there's a demon's gate in here. Might as well. Please don't be one of those wheel things. Oh! A little tooth thing, the demon fang or whatnot. What happened? Am I dead? Oh, my controller's disconnected. You gotta love the Switch. I thought, like, I'd loaded into a cutscene or something. For more? Is this the demon thing I was supposed to... the horn? Black demon horn. Horn... Oh, ground... This one makes sense. At the very least, one of them made sense. There we go. More life. All right, come to me, my ball. Just go. One straight line. I hate everything. Keep going. We're almost there. Come on. This is what I was supposed to do. Holy Bone M. 10 solar energies. Oh, you jerk. Fine. I'll move the ball. No! Not that! Come on, up we go. I hate literally everything. I just want whatever is in that chest. That's so much. Is that too much to ask for? Oh, don't. Your alignment was fine. There we go. Did that have to be so frustrating? Alright, last ingredient, grab it, man. Last ingredient got. How am I so bad at saying things? Alright, now where? It's just over here. Wait, why are we making this thing for Orochi? Don't we hate Orochi? Why are we helping? What do we have here? You brought back more than one of the secret ingredients. Wow, you're good. I just knew you'd make the perfect assistant. That was nothing. Anyways, what kind in a hurry? Eyeball. Black demon horn. With each secret ingredient I add, my love... Yeah, I've already read this. Okay, now I have all the secret ingredients.
It's time to finish off my special dish. Feast your eyes on my fabulous skills, darling. With a true heart and a tender, loving care, I shall prepare a symphony of demonic goodness.
Yeah? There's a lot of very disgusting ingredients. Hey, it said you're supposed to grind that horn, right? That's not grinding the horn, you just threw it straight in.
Ta-da! Introducing the crown jewel of appetizers. Guaranteed to bring out maximum flavor in any main course. I give you my ultimate masterpiece. Dung heat slime bucket goulash.
That's the best name I've ever heard.
This shall make the main course gushi taste 1,000 times better.
By comparison? Do you mean by comparison?
Well, we mustn't keep Lord Orochi waiting, sweetheart. Go to the Great Hall and ring the bell.
So I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna figure it out. It's a hard word, and I don't know it. I'm not gonna learn it.
That shall herald the completion of my appetizer masterpiece. The sound of that melodious bell shall draw open the curtain on Lord Orochi's bloody face.
Right. Do I put my sake in now? Like, this seems like the best way to, like, I don't know, poison Orochi? Can I jump in? How does that not hurt me? Alright, I'll ring the bell. Fight Orochi. Get him drunk. I rang the bell, didn't I? Did I do it right? Do I need to come back in here? Need to do it again? Hey, you! I rang the bell. Hey! I should probably save. Oh, has it really been this long? Oh, my phone just fell. It's alright. I already... I rang it! Well, what more could you want from me? Look, look. I'm ringing the bell. Nothing's happening. Exactly. Oh my gosh. I've almost got to leave. Yeah, I know. I'm ringing it. Oh, I gotta ring it a lot. Not just once. 7 times? That was probably 7 times. Uh-oh. You're supposed to be on Bloodborne? Wait, no! No, don't leave without me! I need to go up with you! Uh-oh. Oh, the elevator's back down? Hey! Hey! Take me up!
I wish I had seen Lord Orochi's throne room. There's something about that place that just terrifies me.
Sorry, pal, but would you mind taking this elevator to that throne room again?
What? Are you insane?
Oh, come on, please! I mean, I want to take a peek at Lord Orochi's throne room, too! Come on, just this once!
But, we're just Lord Orochi's lonely underlings. I don't know, Chip. We'll shut the goblins up if we barge in during dinner. We really want to see the throne room that bad?
I guess I'm going.
I can see that you won't change your mind. I'll take you to the throne room if you want to go to that bad. After all, I was born to operate this elevator.
Yes, and you've been doing such a good job at it. I wish I had your job. Like, operating an elevator like this is awesome. Oh, hey! Thanks for the follow, Andrew. Andrew Okami. Here for the Okami content, obviously. That is okay, because that's the game I am playing. Oh goodness, I lit the pot on fire. Wanted to slice it. Alright. Who are you? And what can you tell me? Oh, are you a merchant? Hello! Alright, offering from Lord Orochi. What do you have? Do you have more? Do you have more? Aw, this is the same guy I already bought the thing from. It's pretty cool. I don't need any of this. I'll probably use that during the fight with Orochi. And then maybe I'll use. I already have a bunch of this stuff. No, I think I'll be fine. Alright. Now to fight Orochi. Oh hey, a little safe gate. It's optional. Here I come. Here I come. I'm gonna fight Orochi. I'm gonna fight Orochi. He's gonna beat my ass, but I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him, but he's gonna beat my ass. How high does that elevator go? Like, is this a snake? Not a snake. This looks more like a tongue. This is really long. Where is he? Orochi! Is Susano gonna help me somehow? Because Susano made an attempt to follow me in here. I completely forgot about that. Amy, look over here! Oh, it's Kushi! I have to rescue her! It's like so intense, but then you look at my face. It's just a penis. Oh? Uh-oh. What? Is there a mechanism? What's going on? Oh! It's Orochi. And Lightning's like, what? What's going on? Is my cue?
Oh, wild god of the heavens. 100 years have passed since you imprisoned me here. How is it you have come back after perishing and turning into stone? 100 years in a cold, stony tomb. You reek of decay.
I've heard enough. Bottoms up, big guy.
And he's just eating it? Okay. A fan of space? A fan of space? Yeah, I'm Dr. Spaceman. You're a fan of space. That's why you're following. Oh, man. What do I do? It's Orochi! How do I fight this guy? Oh! He's chasing me! Still, you know what? Wind. Wind? Wind. That's not wind. That's not wind. Quit lagging. Make wind. Dang it. Fine. 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 Nothing's working. I don't like that. I really don't like that. What do I do? What just happened? Ah! I'm swimming now. Does that make sense? What's going on?
That cheetah has a barrier up.
What are we gonna do now? I don't know. What are we gonna do? And what's with all their fancy hats? I like them. Any bright ideas, Fumble? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. This is exactly what I don't want to happen.
Run, Kushi, run!
Hold it right there, vile serpent! It's Susano!
He's come here to save the day! Susano! You came! I knew you'd come!
Have no fear! Susano is here! Orochi and I have a score to settle!
Pops?
Long have I awaited your coming, O descendant of Nagi. Now we shall fulfill this burning desire which has consumed us. The descendants of Nagi have kept me imprisoned here for 100 years. Yet, it is that accursed bloodline which shall unleash my true power.
This isn't your true power? Coming out and wearing a lot of hats isn't your true power?
A pact between Nagi's descendant and I, the great Orochi, shall deliver me into the dark powers beyond all comprehension. Let us seal the blood pact for all eternity.
What the heck's Serpent's Breath talking about? A blood pact with Susano will unleash Orochi's true power?
Oh, he who seeks power, your first chance slipped through your grasp. But now the time has come for us to seal our eternal bond. Speak the words, I wish darkness upon the world. Utter that prayer to me and seal our blood pact. You too shall gain dark powers beyond all comprehension.
Orochi's trying to tempt Susano! I bet that sneaky serpent was the one giving Pops those nightmares!
Now utter the prayer. Let the words come from deep within. Recite the words of our blood pact.
Oh? What's Susano gonna do?
Oh, I shall. I am the descendant of Nagi. Behold, Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. Yes, Susano! Woo! Hear me, vile serpent, who would seek to harm a helpless woman. Your time is up. Feel the wrath of my trusty sword.
Yeah? What? Did Susano just really? Was he actually? He didn't need my help to do that. He just did that on his own.
Foolish beast! Did you really think you could deceive me? The only pact for me is the one that comes with my bloodline! If it is my fate to fall battling evil, then so be it! I seek help from neither god nor demon. The heroic bloodline of Nagi is all I require to slay you!
Dang, he might be right. He actually stabbed that dragon in the face. Uh-oh. Is that bad?
Glittering gold sake! Is that 8 purification sake, Amy? Susano and Kushi made a miracle happen! Time to work your magic, Amy!
What do I do? Can I draw? No. Water. Ah! Did I get him? Did that work? Did I fight him?
Your stupid face doesn't scare us, you big worm! Look, Amy, the sake! Shoot the 8 purification sake right into Orochi's gaping mouth!
So I gotta wait until his mouth's open. Okay.
What the heck are you doing?
I'm trying! Shut up! I'm on fire. I am literally on fire. Oh, there we go. Straight into his mouth. Not wind into his freaking mouth! Dang it! Gotta wait until he roars. That's when I do it. I did it! Is he dead? Did I kill him?
It's working! Take that, you big worm! Keep it coming, Amy!
Okay, so this one next. It's not working all that well. All right. Oh, jeez. What the heck? Hey! All right, it's working all around. Well, thanks for making lily pads for me, pal. What do I do? Hey! Do I smack your head? Oh, there we go. I smack him in the head. And then I fill him full of booze. These snakes are the worst. Stop being snakes. Oh, his mouth's just wide open. What was that? I don't appreciate what that guy did. Didn't I swear I put that head out of commission. Oh, lightning! Watch out, lightning! Knock it off with the freaking snakes already! Is his mouth open enough yet? No. When does this guy roar? I smack him in the face and then he roars? Oh yeah, smack him in the face and then he roars, because obviously the thunder one's blind. Alright, what's this sunshine one? Oh jeez! Oh my goodness! Yeah, I'm putting you out of commission right away. Are you dead yet? Oh, last head. Alright, just gotta line up my shot. Oh, this one's the last head. Yeah, roar at me, buddy. Alright, wind. Dang, this is relentless. Did I kill it? What do I do now? It's all... The whole thing's drunk. Can I slash it? Oh my goodness. Or do I keep feeding it?
Look! That's one down! Don't stop there! Let's get the other heads drunk too!
Oh. So I was supposed to do it more than once. Hey! Hey! Die. Or get really, really drunk. Whichever one is better for you. Why do he keep roaring like that if he knows I'm gonna fill his head full of sake? Is that enough? What do I do now? I ring the bell? Huh? Yeah? Yeah, one more. Did that seal him away? Am I done? I do this again. Okay, no, that's fine. No, it's totally fine. These more sake coming right up. Well, at least that knocked him out cold.
The worm's down! Looks like the barrier's finally dissolved. And if that's the case, then you're free to finish Orochi's off with your weapons and brush.
Oh! Okay, I'm glad he said that because I would not have known that on my own. Huh? No! No! Head! Die! Roar at me. Yeah, that exactly. Is it dead? Ah! Fire! 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 Stop it! Stop it! Spooky! Roar at me. Ah! Roar at me, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna finish you off quicker this time. That way I don't have to do this twice. You know, I totally could have been doing this whole time. One, I've got solar energy bones. Two, exorcism slip. You know what? Maybe I'll just do an Infinity Stone. Oh, I killed the other head. Yeah, come at me, pal. Yeah, roar. Roar, I dare you. Fill your face full of sake. Because getting drunk is bad. Haha. Yeah, help me beat you up. It's exactly what should be happening. All right, another head's down, 3 down, 4 to go. Think. How many heads has this thing got? I don't know how to count. Gotcha. Yeah, come down so I can beat your ass. Are these heads getting progressively more purple, or is that just me? Am I just crazy? Does Orochi have 8 heads? And I'm secretly an idiot? Because it looks like there's 4 left to me. Are they coming back up? Which one is that? I knocked out the fire head first, right? What head is that? I mean, it really better not be the first one I took down. Huh? No, not wind in his mouth. There we go. Frickin' heck. Uh-huh. There we go. What is that? 2 heads? Yep, 2 heads left. What element is that even? I don't know what that is. Roar at me. Uh-huh. See, I'm getting there. But like, if Orochi's so smart, he would have stopped roaring at me long ago so I could... Like, seriously. I think he would have learned at this point. Like, I made him drunk, I destroyed his seal, and now I'm just freaking destroying them one by one. Gotcha! Is that it? Is he dead? Where was Susano in all this? Is he coming? It's Susano! The time has come! O sacred moon of the heavens, come forth and pierce this darkness! Bear witness to the beast's demise upon my trusty sword! Tohen Boku! Did he just say the moon? Right! Legend says the moon was shining when Nagi slew Orochi! Is that me calling it now? Oh, that's Nagi. Looks just like Susano. No denying that. Huh? Do I need to draw it? It's the moon! Is that right? Do it wrong? Certainly shining from the wrong spot. Oh. That turned into a real sword. Things are getting interesting fast. Sozo style! Blade of truth! Good! Oh, come on, come on. No! No! Hey, I totally slashed that guy. Is that the best you can do? He has a black eye already. I'll show you how a real man fights. Good. Will. Never. Give. In. 2. Evil! Was that all of them? Okay, he's got one last head, and there's a fly in my face. Finish it off, Amy! No, Fido. I don't need your help this time. Obviously. Now, for the ultimate in Susano style martial arts. How did he get here? Celestial Cleaver! How did he get through the barrier? Holy shit! He was right, he didn't need my help for that one. He did that all on his own! And he got the girl. Dearest Kushi, just as you devote your life to sake brewing, the way of the sword is all I know. Yet, have failed, for I unleashed that foul beast upon the world. I allowed evil to cloud my judgment. Who am I to claim the right to wield a sword now? Alas, there's no reason for me to live. Oh, Susano, why do you look so serious? Come on, laugh like you normally do. Looking like that is what makes monsters turn up. So come on, laugh. Laugh like you do when you help me harvest the rice every year. It's the sword. It's my sword now. I've obtained divine instrument, Sumugari. Oh, this is a different one. Hold and release button for charge attack. The Orochi's glaive. And you're telling me this game's not over yet? I just beat Orochi. Oh, he cut that thing clean in half. What's going on? So it came to pass that 100 years after its first defeat, dreadful Orochi succumbed to Amaterasu and Susano's onslaught. As the foul breath of Orochi's twisted body, the curse lifting, the powerful sword known as Sumugari appeared. It was the reborn form of Tsukuyomi, which had been consumed by Orochi. Armed with this new blade, Amaterasu prepared for a further adventure. There's more adventure than just this? At that moment, a mysterious evil force emerged from Orochi's corpse, splitting off in all directions and flying off into the distant sky. At that time, no one had any inkling as to just what that force was. Truth is, the real calamity and chaos had yet to visit this world. What? But me and Susano just beat Orochi. What you talking about? You can't tell me there's more. Come on. For the time being, Kamiki found itself enjoying a new era of peace. Our story, however, is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. You're kidding me! That's right, Amy. We're just getting started. I mean, we can't let a great adventure simply end like this. Now give me one of them famous victory howls of yours. You're kidding me. No. You are simply kidding me. There's more? There's... Orochi wasn't the most evil thing in all the land? At last, the time has come. The unsevered bonds between heaven and earth. Waka, the situation has grown urgent. You must return to the city at once. Tres bien. Amaterasu, you may have slain Orochi this time. Do not assume it will be so easy the next. Excuse me, the next time? I have to do this again? What now? Check out the starry sky! I know they're up there somewhere, my furry friend. Those constellations of the brush gods are just waiting to be found. Hey, fireworks! Jeez, I really need to get off. I gotta get going. Whoa, that must have been one of Tama's fireworks! Wonderful if the village has already found out that Orochi's dead. Oh, I know, it must be the festival. They just started the annual Kamiki Festival. Oh yeah, time to party, furball. I would love to save the game. Why wouldn't I? Alright. This is most certainly where I'm ending it tonight. I have got to go. I haven't already missed it. I gotta go donate plasma. I most certainly should have checked what time I was donating. Alright. So that was that. We beat Orochi. Thanks for coming by and watching. Thanks for sticking around. Until next time, stay frosty.